Hello, everybody. It's Friday. We made it. It's Friday, right? I'm gonna feel like an ass if it's not Friday. I swear it's Friday. Welcome to Friday. Welcome home, fam. I am here again. Crazy downloads, but this whole week we've kind of had that. We had that new moon in Cancer, and we've been focusing on releasing and healing and resetting, right? And as I was getting ready, as I have all my cards out here shuffled and ready to go, as I was shuffling on my spiritual AF deck, this little yellow card deck, a card fell out, and I was like, I wonder what that says. And it fit. It was just 44 on the time. It fit. It said, pretending to be a savage won't heal the hole in your heart, baby. You know who the real OGs are. Do you know how to tell? The ones who ain't got shit to hide from anyone, especially themselves. Real true OGs claim their humanity. They hold those wounds up to the light like Mufasa holding Simba. Can you hear the inspirational music starting? Yeah, that's you starting the hero's journey. You, love bug, are in the hero's journey, not the fool's journey. The hero's journey. This is the hero era. So let's see. Let's see if there's any other card here, and then I'll give you some of the downloads I've had this morning. Temperance, number 14. Big Mike is all around. Big Mike has been everywhere with me since about 3 o'clock this morning. I've had some downloads. Some I'm not quite sure how to say without getting flagged, but I'll figure that out when I get to it. Because, damn, I saw some shit. Okay. I love it. Mike's like, Big Mike, oh my God, calm the fuck down. He's like, Bex, calm the fuck down. We will get you through this. And then it says, grab life by the balls and make it your bitch. Grab life by the balls and make it your bitch. So, 99.9% of the problems would be better handled if you simply calm the fuck down before you do anything, right? That's that hangman energy, the patience card in the psychic tarot deck. I think it's 12 in tarot, the hangman, okay? Try it. Are you butthurt about something? Calm the fuck down. Are you afraid? Calm the fuck down. Is the house on fire? Well, okay, get out of there. Call 911, then calm the fuck down. And then grab life by the balls. It says, sometimes life is just waiting for you to meet it with the same level of energy it's been stomping you with. And when that's the case, sometimes you just need to get all alpha dog on it and be like, listen, bitch. Note of caution. Make sure you know what you want life to do when you get its attention. Keep hold of life's balls and point them to where you want them to go. Otherwise, that mixed metaphor is totally going to pull on the leash and poop on your own lawn. So, know where you want to go, what you want to do, but calm the fuck down about it, right? It's very much like you've got to just go with the flow. Control what you can control, right? Yes, if it's an emergency, if it's a situation that needs to be triaged, triage it, right? But then you calm down because you've done all that you can do. So, yeah, there you go. So, you've done the healing. You're on the hero journey. Calm the fuck down. You've already taken, you've taken life by its reins, right? You are right. You are driving the chariot, okay? I like those. I like those. Those are good cards for us today, Spirit says. Spirit says yes, they are. Okay, so the downloads that I've had. The very first song that I heard this morning, which was hours after I woke up, was Don't Speak by No Doubt, okay? And obviously, you know, I'm a child. I was in high school in the 90s. I love No Doubt, love Gwen Stefani, still do. But what I took from that song was the two things: the title, the band, okay? So we need to not doubt, okay? There's no doubt that Spirit and the universe is taking care of shit for us, things that we can't take care of. And then to those, who have come against us and maybe who are still trying to come against us, Spirit is like, shut the fuck up. Don't speak. I know what you're saying, but stop explaining it because you're fucking lying. Stop manipulating fact. Like, we're done with fake news. Like, do you not understand who Metatron is? I feel like this is like the universe and Spirit, like literally sitting them down, right? So they want us to have no doubt and like, just shut the fuck up, right? The other things I picked up on today, the 90s, like 1990s is a big thing. Like everything from the 90s, I feel like is coming back. From the makeup style, the hairstyle, the jewelry style, to the lacy tank tops, right? Like what the fuck? I don't mind it. I love it, but it's just crazy to see it, right? The other song I heard was Sheryl Crow, again. Sheryl Crow, you know, was Run Baby Run. All right. We have the baton, run baby run. Run into life. You're protected. This is a blessed new beginning, right? Hero's beginning, hero's journey. The others who were trying to run are not able to run. Like the universe, Spirit has given us the baton, like the Ace of Wands, right? Like, here's your Ace of Wands. Here's your new passionate creative beginning. Get fucking started, right? Everything you need is there, and we will give you what you need when you need it to continue expanding and, you know, learning. So then this was the like throat chakras might be a thing, like phlegm, like little blockages or feeling little blockages in your throat. We'll get to that. The song Freedom came on, the 90s edit, Freedom, George Michael. Now, huge George Michael fan, all right? I've been, I have said this in other videos, like I've been channeling Matthew Perry. Sometimes I feel as if I do hear a little bit from him, from George Michael. I have a very, I don't know why, I have my whole life, since the minute I heard, what's the song, like, Wake Me Up, before you go, like that song. I can remember where I was, what I was doing, who I was with. And that was the first time I ever realized, like, I felt like someone got me. It wasn't the words, it was the voice, right? And I feel as if that is a soul recognition, okay? That's the only thing that I can equate to that. So I have always felt connected to him. Like, and when he passed away, I felt like a part of me did pass away as well. Just, I don't even know how to explain it. But recently, I would say since maybe my parathyroid little like tumor, I have, it's been stronger. But I heard this song today in a different way. I looked at 90 and I was like, what does 90s mean? And I asked what 90 means, and it said you should do something in spirituality, like a spiritual vocation, and I just fucking laughed. I think I spit my coffee out. But then I was like, well, what 9 is kind of like you're coming to an ending, but you're enlightened. It's also humanitarianism. It's also love. It's karma. It's faith. And then I looked at that. Faith was a huge song. In fact, you know, I skated to that song. Oh, I was a figure skater. If that, nobody probably makes a little more sense. Like, it was pretty good. But faith, that was like one of my favorite songs. Favorite things, my routines. But karma, faith, and love, compassion, humanitarianism, being enlightened, endings. That was his life. And then as I was making that connection, I heard watching over you. And then number 14, that's temperance. And I'm like, oh, that's Big Mike. But then I heard the faith. I heard the faith song. So I was like, oh my God, maybe it's Big Mike and George Michael, right? I'm like, oh my God, I'm making too many weird connections. But then I was like, no, you're not. I heard, yes, it is. It is George Michael. And oh my God, I have to, he's here right now. I can feel him. But what I heard from that song was, you've got to give what you take. You've got to give what you take. Is that not karma? Karma is a balancing system. That's what karma does. Karma is not punishment. Karma is not revenge. Karma is not out to get you. Karma balances. That's how we learn. We have to reap what we sow. If we leave scars on the face of this earth, if we hurt Mother Earth, we have to fix that, because that isn't the scales are off. And then after I heard that, I heard Libra, I heard Odysseus, I heard Ulysses, but then I heard Odysseus, same kind of thing. Then I heard Masons, I heard Libra, Justice. I keep hearing widow everywhere, widow. And then like I even saw like a black widow, like an image of a black widow spider. I'm like, fuck. I was like, okay, that's a lot. It's 9:44 on my clock right now. So I was like, okay, I got to sit with this a little bit. Honestly, I do feel as if there might be some people who are widowed in the present tense, that it's happening, okay? And that is karma and justice, okay? There are certain things that if people try to do, or like when it comes to harming other people, baneful magic, death magic, things like that, or messing with the spirit of, children, those who are disabled, people who intentionally attack those who are already down or can't defend, right? But then they keep doing it. Like there are certain offenses, right, that even God won't forgive, okay? So it started to make sense. And then I heard, look at the weather patterns. And I was like, well, I don't need to look at the weather patterns. The last couple years, they've been insane and they're just getting worse. And they said, that's the point. And then I heard Poseidon. I saw the Greek gods, the 12 Olympians. And I used to teach world mythology. And I was like, okay, I'm like, Poseidon, he's fucking pissed. But it's also, I've been getting a lot of Medusa energy. Like I have been guided to buy, like I have a couple t-shirts that have Medusa on it, because she is a misunderstood woman. The story of Medusa is not what most people think, right? She just spoke up for herself. She tried to defend herself after she was raped by who? Poseidon. And they ended up turning her into a monster. Instead of being afraid and hiding, she in a lack of word, like a better way, she just made friends with the snakes on her head. So instead of having them be a punishment, they became a benefit for her, right? That's us doing the work, staring our own snakes, right? Taming the snakes we have and using them to guide us in our hero's journey. Which then I heard spiritual court, the decision's been made, which would account for Libra and justice, all right, also temperance, because nothing happens here unless it happens up there. And I was like, oh, because I kept, like, Hecate has been around, Lilith has been coming in, also indigenous ancestors. And I heard they provoked them. And I was like, well, Hecate and Lilith don't get provoked. They just sit back and wait. They give people enough rope, because so many of us in this collective are protected by these darker goddesses. We don't have to do rituals and shit, because we are protected and guided, and we have esoteric knowledge. We have knowledge from them, right? And then when it gets to a certain point, like spiritual court, and a decision is made, when God says go, Hecate and Lilith, people don't understand the dark and the light sometimes. Like they think they're just dark goddesses. No, they all work for one. Okay? This is why knowing who you are and using discernment to see the truth in all the information that's out there is so important. Okay? When the decision was made, when judgment was made in spiritual court, Hecate and Lilith let the hellhounds go. Why? Because your spiritual blood, your tears, your pain, when that hit Mother Earth, that burned. And it left a mark. And that mark just kept getting deeper and deeper and deeper because of what's been going on. in this collective, those who have been coming against us, because they are jealous of our lineage. They are jealous of our divine protection. They're jealous of our wisdom. They're jealous of the blessings that we have, whether it be spiritual or earthly, right? So now, karma doesn't miss. Like I said the other day, she don't forget a goddamn address. She don't forget a phone number. There ain't a cavern in this goddamn world, this floating rock. I don't care how deep in the ocean you want to even try and hide. There's nowhere they can go. All right, especially now that the yeah, I know I'm talking about you, aren't I? Now that the hellhounds are loose, right? And I try to think about, like, and it's not even like Cerberus. Like Cerberus is cool, right? Like Cerberus is a badass, but these are like, I don't know. I guess you could make them look like whatever you want them to look like. They could look like hunting dogs. They could look like greyhounds. They could look like wolves. They could look like anything you want. It don't fucking matter. They'd be a fucking hellhound, okay? They'd be a fucking hellhound. I'm hearing the number 13. What is that? In 13, what is 13? If 14 is temperance, what is, hold on here. Death. Spirit is coming through, so death. It is the end, all right? A judgment call has been made. So, okay. The other things that have come out, sagaciously, like I heard goddess, like I've been hearing the word goddess lately, okay? And then I heard sagacious and sagaciously, and I was like, so that's like divine discernment. That's somebody that can make shrewd decisions, shrewd and wise decisions like that, right? They don't need to go to like 50 billion sources. And I think that that is us collective, because we are so in tune with spirit, right? The high priest, the high priestess, we are constantly in tune. We are constantly talking with spirit, or, source. And it may look like we make quick decisions or we're not thinking things through, but in honesty, we think things through on so many different levels all at once. It's like everything all at once, everywhere all at once in our brain. That when we are making a choice or a decision, we're making a very well-rounded one. But people just don't understand our consciousness. I am still sensing heart attack energy and car accident energy, which would play into the widowing. Again, it's karma. This is, here's the other things that I have been picking up on. We had Butcher come out when I did the karma deck, and I chose to take that in a more positive way, but Spirit's guiding me to say that in some cases, yes, they just did. They were just ruthless, and they cut out shit, and they, trimmed the fat, and they didn't think about what it would do long term. But there is also another meaning of a butcher, okay? And then I got the word truncate, and I was like, well, that means to like shorten something, like you shorten it, right? Or it means like just your abdomen. And then I was like, oh. And then I saw a chest, like a big chest. Not a treasure chest, because trust me, if you open this treasure chest, it will not be a treasure. And then I remember how many times I've been seeing smelly, and I have sensed and smelled death. So as a psychic investigator, I see things, and I saw a trunk with a mutilated corpse. And then also there was like something is very significant about a gym bag, or something that looks like a gym bag. There's evidence, there's a knife with DNA evidence on it. These people were not sagaciously in tune. They did not make wise decisions. The number 33 is significant here. This is compassion and creativity and spiritual growth. It's also Jesus's number. It's how omens are significant here. Omens are considered signs of things to come. I hate saying foretelling the future, but there's omens. It's like when the sky is green, the environment is green, or the atmosphere is green. Most people are like, okay, we should probably go to the basement kind of thing. That's like a thing. But this stuff that is coming to pass for these karmic energies that have come against us, this is all because they were told not to. They were told, don't do this, you've got to stop, don't do this, you've got to stop, but they didn't. I've had a lot of Peter Pan images, the Neverland, Neverland, and then a lot of, I don't like it here, and that to me, those are spirits who have transitioned, and it's something other than a liminal space. This is they have yet to realize they can free themselves. Okay? They feel stranded. Their spirits feel lost and they feel stranded, and they're still holding on. They're not letting go, like they're not understanding. And it is a very, it's not really an angry, it's not a sad, it's a just lost feeling. It's very gray. So, let's see, is there anything else? No, that's it. Bear just confirmed at 2112. There's another palindrome. Oh yeah, new nails. Like I'm gonna do my nails later today because I just don't even look at my nails today. That is not the point of this message. Are you gonna come over here? Because if you're coming over here, I'm not gonna pull cards. What you doing, buddy? All right, well, he's investigating something else. I was called to, real quick here, I was called to this shadow deck here. Okay. They're telling me to drink water. Is that what I'm supposed to do? There, see? Is that good? Did I do good? Did I do good? Okay. And now here we have Bear. This is his name is Yona, but it means little bear in Cherokee, so we call him Bear. This is Bear. He's one of my Bengals. He's the craziest one. My other Bengal, I have very early generation Bengals. Like he's an F1, he's an F1, F2. I get him straight, but his mom, I think he'd be an F1. He's only a year. He's got 3 more years of growing, 2.5 years more till he'll be fully grown. He's just now coming into his personality and bonding with me, because Bengals take a long time to bond. A long time. My other Bengal is a little bit more like sneaky. Anyways, the Shadows deck. So it's made by, it's the people that make the Hidden Truth deck. But this is more on the things your soul wants you to look at or know. And I thought maybe this might help us, right? Because this moon is encouraging us, and it's bringing shit to the surface that is sometimes really hard to face. And the reason I think okay, that's enough, mama. The reason I was called to that was this pretending to be a savage card. Like, yeah, we are on the hero's journey, but that does not mean that something might not pop up, right? Okay, come here. Come here. She wants up here. Okay. I'm okay. Whatever is in this energy right now, I ask that it please leave. Please, Archangel Michael, please come in and cut this energy off with your beautiful sword of truth. So my animals will calm back down. Yes, I know. There's a little bit of a chaotic energy in here right now. Say, we can feel it, mama. So, and this is what dogs will do. The cats will come in and they will fend off, and then dogs will transmute. Oh, those of you that watched yesterday's video, my brother is home now. He's good. It was an attack. Somebody attacked my brother because they can't reach me. They attacked my brother. But he's home now. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mama. And I talked to him this morning. He's good. Well, he's home. He's back in his long-term care. See, he a couple years ago had some pretty massive strokes, and he can no longer live on his own. He has to live in a facility. So he is there. He's back there, and he's doing good. I mean, he's tired today, but he's good. So, you know, they still be out there trying. They still be out there trying. They do. But let them. That's what I heard. Let them. Because every time they attack, right, it just adds another blessing to your life. So I just, you know, it's just like, wow, unimaginable. I cannot believe it. But I thought, I just don't even care that they did it. But I care about who they did it to, and that's why. So let's see what this deck has for the collective here. This is going to be a long video. I'm super sorry, but there's just so much going on, and there's so many endings happening in so many different ways, because this is such a dynamic collective and such a large collective. That's why it's so significant that you really pray for an enhancement in your discernment, so that you can take what's for you and leave the rest behind, okay? Even with these downloads that I get, right? They're just validation. So some of them will resonate and others will not. I just say what I see and what I'm guided to say. So at 2646. All right, let's see. What is it that this collective can use from this deck? What is it you want the collective to see, know, and understand, so they can move on their way in this hero's journey, Spirit? Hi, Dexter. What is it this collective needs to address, look at, and see, or just know, so they can move forward? Let's see. Oh, I got here. At the bottom of the deck, it says it is too late. Yes, it's too fucking late. Yeah, I hope you're happy, and I do wish you well. And that's on the fence. That came out. So somebody, I think, I do wish you well. I hope you're happy. They aren't doing this. They're not coming in and saying this because they know that's what, they know it's too late. And do they really wish us well? They're not sure. And this, I hope you're happy. I feel like this is backhanded because they're still blaming you for their fucking karma. Right? I am different now. I don't know what to say. I don't need your approval, and I know I made a mistake. It's very hot and cold. I don't need your approval. I don't need your approval, but I know I made a mistake. I don't know what to say. Yeah, no, I know you don't know what to say because you don't fucking know who you are, okay? So they are really hitting a wall. They're hitting a wall. And some of them are probably screaming out at night because they may be realizing, oh shit, we shouldn't have rushed judgment. They judged us, right? They judged us in a season, right? Situations and seasons don't make the man. Circumstances come and go. They don't make the man, right? It's the patterns, though, that do. They judged us too soon, is what I feel like. And they were easily swayed by another karmic, but that's part of their justice, too. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Makeup. I got a lot of decks here. I was going to do charms and letters. I might save those for another video because, damn, this is going to be a long one. All right. So we've got pretending to be a savage. Yeah, you're the OG, okay? Stay calm. You are taking life by the balls at this point. Stay calm though, and like you have discernment. Recognize what you can handle and what you cannot. If you have control over a situation, great. But really, in life, the only thing you can control is how you react and respond. Everything else is out of your control. So if you live understanding that, you are good. Okay? You're good. All right, let's see here. We'll start with the Psychic Tarot. We're just gonna go here. Psychic Tarot. Let's see where our energy is at. Where are we sitting here? Oh fuck, we're at 30 minutes. Folks, I'm so sorry. It's gonna be a long one. But like I said, there's a lot to delve into. Fucking A. Triumph, moving on, power, and a tower. Fuck yes. Yeah. Like, we are so unimpressed with anything that might be thrown our way. Why? Because we're Queen of Swords. We're Emperor, we're Empress energy. Like, we fucking are the boss, right? We bossed up. We're in the process of our glow up, and we bossed up. We are a force of nature is what I'm hearing. A force of nature. Which, I mean, is there any other way to be? No. Okay. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, all those in the Galactic Federation that defend us and fight battles we don't even fucking see. I ask that you please come in and protect this reading so that the divine truth and nothing but the divine truth shines through. Also bless my ability to clearly and accurately, intuitively interpret the messages that need to be shared with the collective in a manner, make sure that this is delivered in a manner they can use their own discernment and take what only serves their highest good, so they may have a blessed day. And this energy from this reading can help them make it through wherever they are and whatever they're going through today. All right. I really need to do my nails. All right. I gotta teach you how to pick up cards, Dexter. Okay, what fell on the floor? The Tower. Disruption. Disruption. And it hit the floor. Therefore, I have always been told it means it's like 10 times more important. Someone really hit a fucking brick wall. Someone really, really, really had a tower. A bad tower. Like, you were moved from this. But I feel as if this tower might permanently move someone out of your energy. All right. So since that fell on the floor, just keep that one right there. I'm getting like God's unimpressed. I'm hearing Lucifer don't even want this person. And he signed a contract with him. Like when he sold his soul. Or she sold their soul, right? Like, okay. What is the overall energy here for this beautiful collective, this divine collective that's starting the hero's journey? What is this, the overall energy? What's the current energy? What's the current energy? All right, clarify overall. Okay, I got it. Okay, so first card that came out besides the Tower was mental conflict. as the overall energy for the collective, which I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. But the current energy is your heart chakra. So I asked for clarification on overall, and I got the hangman. Patience, okay? So this, I think, with the tower, okay? A lot of us know endings are here, and a lot of us are our gifts are being enhanced. We are very sensitive, okay? So those who are experiencing these towers, okay? Not you, collective. We are experiencing, we might have like sudden changes, but they aren't going to be like crumbling down. This is not lightning hitting our tower, okay? Those who are being struck by lightning, there's massive projection, okay? And that, I think, is where we get a little bit of this mental conflict here, but and wondering, like, when does the relief come in? I felt the release. I feel better. When does help show up, or when does help arrive? But you're still living your life every day. You're still in an opened heart chakra. Like, you still have compassion. You still are showing yourself grace. You are still meeting everyday situations with grace, right? Like, you are not snapping back at people. You're not you are not letting this energy here, this mental conflict, take over. Why? Because you have discernment and you have ascended past any of that energy, okay? So just keep living in this heart chakra. Just keep your heart open, because that's how you transmute any of these projections, and that's how you, when you sit in it and you are acknowledging it, that's how it goes away, okay? And then it leaves more open space for abundance. That's what I see for you, yeah. So because you are in this hangman energy, you're okay. Because you're in this hangman energy, you have something so good coming in. The 3 of Cups here, celebration, okay? Rejoice in celebration. This is going to make you so happy, okay? So you just need to stay where you are. Keep your heart open, all right? Because yes, there are still people out there who are in this toxic, obsessed energy, but they're getting their towers. So it's 10:10 on my clock right now, and it was 37:44. 10:10. Okay, let's clarify these. You're okay, baby. All right, here. I'm gonna hold on a minute. This is kind of, I'm telling you, the energy is that of like, it's tight, it's tough. So I'm gonna use some cleansing water here. Call in my angels. Cleanse this energy here. Get rid of this, please. I'm not gonna do that. We're not, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Archangel Michael, please come in. Please protect me. Please calm the energy. Nothing shall sneak in. It's fucking feisty. They be fucking feisty today, that for fucking sure. Oh, I know what I need. Okay. Hold on a minute. Come here, dogs. Come here. Doggies. Come on. Come on. Come here. Stella, come. Sit. Both of you sit. Sit. Stella, sit. There you go. Yes. Yes. There you go. Okay. Yeah, you're okay. Yes. You are protected too. Stop. Say stop fucking with my dogs. All right. Good job, guys. You guys are such good dogs. I love you. Okay, now go do what you do. Yep. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. So we have mental conflict, heart chakra, patience, rejoice in celebration, and sacrifice. Again, you know, I know it seems like it's taking forever, but trust, 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 trust. Everything that is coming in, it's going to blow your mind. You're going to be oh so happy. All right. I know it might feel like you're standing in stagnant water right now, or you're just stagnant. The energy's stagnant, but it's not going to be like that forever, I promise. Okay? All right. What, dear spirits, clarify mental conflict, please. Clean it up. All that glitters. You see, this is exactly what I was telling you. I just love the fact that this is like a stag, right? It's a stag with a broom in his mouth, okay? And then all that glitters, like the masks are gone. The masks are off. Like, you know what serves your highest good and what doesn't. And you've cleaned it out. You have cleaned it out of your 3D and out of your spiritual energy, right? Like, you aren't you aren't tolerating it anymore, all right? You've turned your back to it. And that's causing mental conflict for those trying to come against you, hence the projections, okay? What is the heart chakra? Yeah, co-creating. You are manifesting, okay? You are co-creating with the universe. You know where you have to act and where you got to just chill out. All right, clarify patience, please. Number 14 here. To be fair, you are learning to, like, things, justice, right? Like, you're balancing things out. Like, you know, it's 11, it's an 11, it's justice. 3 and 8, that's an 11, that's the justice card. The scales are being equaled out, right? I said spiritual court earlier in my huge intro. Judgment's been called, okay? Some people are going to hear the trumpet. Some are not. Okay? What is sacrifice here? Message in a bottle, right? Okay? So it came out in the reverse. So this, I think, somebody is refusing, somebody is blocked. They're not able to receive communication, okay? Those who are not able to receive this communication, this is like the hangman in reverse, right? So this is like being stopped, unwillingly stopped, right? But that's justice, okay? I don't think that's you, collective. You've gotten the message. You may like want justice to come in a little bit sooner, but that, I think, is also the Tower. Message in a bottle. Like, that's looking for signs, being in tune with spirit, being in touch with the universe, okay? If you are in a reversed hangman energy, you're not seeing the signs, okay? In the hangman energy, you are just chilling in that tree of knowledge, and you are just soaking it all up. You are remembering. What is this rejoice and celebration here? Somebody needs to, well, at this point, if it's the karmics, they have no gifts left anymore. Yeah, rejoice and celebration and the fates, okay? Rejoice and celebration and the fates. You know this is your time. You can feel it, all right? You're just trusting in divine intervention. You are trusting in the source, okay? You are letting spirit, you know, do what they do. And when it comes, it comes. You're being very patient. You're being very good. You're going by the book, okay? I like it. I like it. So what's the Tower? I'm just curious, okay? Show me the Tower. I'm smelling smoke. Like, where there's smoke, there's fire. The Tower. Chaos and conflict in reverse. What did I say? You cut this energy out. You don't want the chaos anymore. You don't want the conflict. It's done. It's not in your life anymore. The Tower. When they hit that brick wall, right? When they're stopped by a power that they didn't even necessarily believe in the first place, that's a big fucking hold my beer. okay? That was at 44, almost 44, 44. So, all right. I'm looking here at the bottom and we got serendipity again, okay? So, all right, Spirit. Yeah, they're so proud of you right now because this chaos and conflict is in reverse. They are so proud of you. You have chaos and conflict in reverse with fucking clean it up and all that glitters. You cleaned up your shit here. Now Spirit is cleaning out the rest because there's some things that will not stop or won't go away until Spirit does. So now Spirit's intervening, okay? They fucking clean in the street. What is the obstacle here with clean it up and all that glitters for mental conflict? We got 2. So this building blocks, this came out on the fence here. Somebody's like not understanding the concept of learning and healing, okay? The same with this never ending story coming out on the fence, right? The way they came out, they would be in reverse. So somebody is choosing to live in fear, not healing, okay? Not seeing things from different perspectives, and not wanting to build something stable. This is somebody who's still wanting to lie, cheat, and steal, okay? And that's the energy you got rid of. Because you're like, this does not serve me. Alexa, volume down. Alexa, volume down 1. This is the shape of you. You are rebuilding your shape while somebody is not. Somebody wants to stay in this low vibrational, devilish energy of living in fear, making choices based on emotion, not using their head because their brain is gone, okay? It's giving mental hospital. It's giving delusional. Someone who wants to live in fear. And you were like, fuck that. No, I don't want to do that anymore. Okay. Co-create. What is the obstacle here with co-create and heart chakra? Yeah. TikTok. It's given date and time, motherfucker. That's the obstacle. Time is up. It's too late. That's what that shadow deck said, right? It's too late. Obstacle here with to be fair and temperance. That is balance. That is moderation. That's, harmony. That's harmony. To be fair, I feel that's just letter Kenny. All right. 7, to the sea in reverse. Somebody is refusing. I'm gonna see what that says here. Because I think, is there like reverse meanings in here? I feel like there might be something in here. To the sea, let me see something. I'm thinking about something. It's giving Poseidon. It's giving, what are tidal waves? Is that what those are? Like if there's an earthquake and it creates a tidal wave, right? That's what it creates. Yeah, they're refusing to be in the flow, okay? They're not understanding universal law. They don't understand the significance of going with flow. So they're not Nemo. They're not the turtle, right? Flowing with the current. They're like flowing against, they're fighting the current. They're swimming upstream, or like they're swimming against the current. They would rather, not have faith and trust, okay? So these are the people, it makes, like, if fishermen, like, if they can't work, or like a crabsman, or like these big lobster dudes, if they can't go to sea, what do? They're fixing their boats and fixing their nets and getting ready so that when they can go out, they're ready to go, right? This is somebody who refuses to do this. This is somebody who is just fighting they're just fighting because they want to be difficult. All right, obstacle here with message in a bottle in the reverse. That to the sea with patience and to be fair, they just operate in shadow. They don't want to leave it. They don't want to learn. Message in a bottle, obstacle. Message in a bottle in reverse. Okay, so we have being able to receive. They're refusing to receive. So it's not feminine energy. This is somebody that is, they're fighting. They're trying to take action when they need to fucking just sit down. All right? They're trying to make you act out of pocket. They don't want you to get what's coming your way, right? They don't. That's the problem. They don't. They don't want you to get what's coming your way. They don't want you to go with the flow. They want you to act out of pocket. Like, these people want you back in the shadow side. They want you back in fear. They want you to be controllable, because that's the only way they can win. Obstacle here for the fates with rejoice and celebration. Yes, see, you are calling in divine anything. You are calling in your divine life. You are calling in your hero's journey life. So you are calling in divine friends, you're calling in divine partners, you're calling in divine, maybe a divine soulmate, a divine love, a divine anything. You are calling in high level soulmates in any and every aspect of your life, which means you have divine blessings coming in. They don't want that. So what are they, like, they're trying to stop that. They don't want to see you have that. And yeah. All right. What's the advice here, Spirit? Just overall, what is the advice for this collective? Guidance for this collective here? What's the guidance? Holy shit. All right, give me a minute here. I'm gonna think about how I say that. I mean, it's pretty simple. It has you sort of just sitting back and knowing, but I don't like this one card. I think I'm right, but I want to make sure here. So Observer came out, what is that, 49? What's a 4 and a 9? 13? That's a 4. So Observer came out in reverse with Deep Knowing, which I feel as if they don't want you to have they don't want you to have this perspective change. Why? Because it's bringing in your stability, and you know this. So they're trying to do everything to get you to absorb shit instead of observing it, right? But it's not going to work, right? Because you are like you are at Treasure Island. Like, all that glitters isn't gold. Like, you know what's for you and you know what isn't. Nothing can get in your fucking way at this point. You are just well on your way. And look, I said turtle earlier, turtle in the stream, going with the flow, okay? You are fucking poised and ready. You are poised in any and all things that you do. Confirmation Bear is here, okay? Hi, baby. What are you doing? You're ready to jump at any time. You are poised in how you walk through life. You are poised in how you respond to situations in life. You are poised in how you look. You're poised in everything that you do. Why? Because you are God's chosen. We all are, but we said yes to the fucking call. So we are protected. We have a deeper knowing. We are always 10 steps ahead. We're fucking poised. And they fucking hate that. Not only are we always ready at any minute, but we're always fucking graceful and classy and fucking timeless. Okay? They don't fucking like that. They don't like our fucking leg up. They don't like that. Okay? Too fucking bad. So Spirit says, yeah, your gifts are coming in. You're ready. So just sit back and breathe, okay? The outcome, is in a higher power. It's divine intervention. You're witnessing it because you are about to exchange gifts with the universe. The universe is bringing something into you that is going to blow your fucking mind. Blow your fucking mind. Okay. One last card. So I'm going to use this deck here. This is the Roasting Iconic deck. It is 30 cards. It's a small deck, but it's about getting wrecked by the universe, which I think is very fitting. We are done being wrecked by the universe, but now we get to see how the universe is going to fight for us, right? That's what exchanging gifts is. That's what higher power is. That's what the leg up is, okay? I cannot break it. I can't. Look at that. Look, see? We're the star seeds, okay? And then we got bitch. Oh my God, didn't I fucking say hellhounds? A bitch is a female dog. Right? Starseed. Oops. Yeah, see? Starseed. All right? We are the starseeds here. They don't like how protected we are. They don't like how poised we are. They don't like our vision. They don't like our knowledge, our wisdom, because they can't just find the wisdom. They don't know how we know what we know, but they can't hide what we know either. All right, anything else? What about the karmics? What do we need to know about the karmic? Those trying to knock us off our path. Anything? Those that are getting the towers? Yeah. They're so fucking triggered. They're so triggered because we are so in, like, they're not in control of their emotions, right? They're not. We are the fucking unicorn, okay? We are taking our land back. We are taking back what's ours. And what was stolen from us is being given back. And look here, this cult leader, the universe, is gonna eat them for a snack. All right? You do not live in this shadow energy anymore. You're not really into conspiracy theories. You are the fucking bomb. You're the fashion, okay? Yeah, you are, anything can happen, self-care, no more energy vampires, and the universe is literally going to fuck them up. And on that note, Spirit says stay in your lane, Spirit. Or Spirit saying stay in your lane. We've got everything else, okay? You don't need to worry about a goddamn thing. I'm gonna end that right now, okay? It's 10:30 on my clock, so that's a 4. Stability is coming in for you. You're ready to exchange gifts with the universe. It's gonna be a great day. I love y'all. I'm gonna say bye.